This one is me.
Guys, we are going for our home visit. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is what we go through with Nessie. Guys, we are going for a home visit. This is my crew. Hi. Are you not tired already, guys? No, we have to go through.
Content creators. My name is Josephina Ngula. I'm with a student from Wichia. We went to do house-to-house visit, and I took them to Astanan. I'm working in Astanan area, and yeah, I'm even so excited to be with them as they are doing their survey.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. Here, guys, we were trying to introduce ourselves to the client. At first of all, we tried to create a rapport with the client so that the client will feel very much comfortable whilst we are talking to her. We come to her. Not usually as nurses dressed up in those uniforms, because most of the clients that will be doing with them the home visit, or whom we will be visiting, will feel a little bit threatened, or what are they coming to do? We want to create a relationship, come simple, dressed up simple, so that we create a rapport, a relationship with the client. So here we're just introducing ourselves. As you can see, those are my colleagues. And those are my colleagues, and they are actually introducing themselves to the patient. There was Claudia Haifete, Shamiso Marira, Auguste Mangundu, Michelle Ndlovu, and actually me, Shumirai Mungu. Our main questions, when we are doing this second semester a report on home visit, usually we concentrate on the objectives. We identify the home visit that we are going to do, which is what we identified way before, and we went to Ochomwise, Seven Delan. That's where we were. This is where we are actually. The other objectives that we need to come up with, that we need to actually have, is to state the main objective for the visit. We have to describe the environment of the home, and we also need to list the age group of the people whom we find. Another objective is to explain challenges experienced by the family, come up with the possible solutions to address those challenges, address of the home visited. We need to write the address to be able to allocate it in case there is need for follow-up, especially for home visits. We need to know the owner and members of the household. The reason why we tried by all means to keep our patient as details very private is for confidentiality. Though on home visit, usually you need to know the details of the patients, the clients, and everything. So by here, we tried to describe to put down the description of the housing structures. As you can see, the housing structure is a little bit, it's actually a corrugated iron. We usually call it a kambashu this side. So with the kambashus, it's usually hot, and some of them, they are not wired with the electricity lines. Some of them, they don't have taps or zincs inside, like bathrooms. So we described the housing structure. We tried to explain the water sources with the patient. We asked her, where do you get the water? to actually, where do you get the water that you will use to clean, to wash, and all the stuff? And the client actually said, we get public taps around the community, but the problem with that is that they need to have a token to be able to get the public water, because they don't have fixed taps on their corrugated irons. Then the other thing that we asked was the lighting. Where do you have electricity? Where do you get your lights? And they said they don't have lighting. They use candles or firewood, candles for the lights and firewood for cooking. The state of environment was not really pleasing. There was overcrowding, because we found out that there are actually 4 people staying in one corrugated iron, one room. There is actually poor sanitation, both outside and inside. And it wasn't really comfortable. And then we looked at the food source. We asked the patient, we asked the client, what is their food source? And they said they get pension money, they get help from other relatives. They actually receive some from well-wishers, which was something that was very touchy. And then we asked any other income. They said they don't have. Issues and challenges identified. We identified that they actually cook outside when it's raining, long distances in searching the firewood, and also getting water, because they don't have tokens. Some of them, they have to borrow tokens in order to get water, because you need a token to access water. And then there's we actually looked at the plan of action. What is the plan of action that we are supposed to do? Us as nurses, as student nurses, what are we going to do as we are doing this project? We actually they said they cook after the rain stop. They asked for relatives to provide with gas stores. We also asked them if they can find their relatives to ask for employment, because that is one of the things that they actually also need. And then the final conclusion that we found out is that the family welcomed us very well. We were so happy. And then there was no clear sign of any water tap around. Most people do not have any source of income, and the young kids do not go to school, and the people live under overcrowded environment, and there's poor sanitation. The government and the health sector should have to intervene in order to be able to work on this and have a good sanitation. So this is what we went through as home visit. This is what we go through as student nurses. This is what we are taught, to be able to find problems and solve them for our clients and find solutions to them. So here I'll just run around with our patient, our clients, so that we find out. You just see what we went through, just to speed up, guys. Thank you. We kept our first interview very private and very confidential. But our second interview, we went to another homestead where the brother was like, no, I'm fine, I'm comfortable. I want you to record me so that we can actually show the world what I'm going through. He actually faced the same challenges, though he's a student also. He's a student at one of the universities, and we were very much relating with the struggles that he faced, because he also doesn't have electricity, and he has to hustle because he's a student and he doesn't have any source of income, and he lives with his brother. So they need to go out there, fetch for income so that he can travel to school, and he cannot miss his studies. So with this guy, we actually related with this client, because we are also students and he's also a student, and he actually told us more how he manages to look for ways to solve his problems. And he also taught us how to be stronger students, even if we are faced with challenges. We are very grateful. Guys, this is us going back now, trying to to feel much relaxed with the education that we got. We didn't really only concentrated on ourselves, what we can help the community with, but we actually also gained a lot of knowledge from the community itself, especially from one of the clients who actually taught us a lot of how to survive in the community.
How many houses? Two. We got your guys one already. So long. You missed the 20. So long.
Esther, are you done with your home visit, guys?
Finally, we are completed.
Show me so.
Are you not tired?
It's tiring. We are very tired. Not denying tiredness.
We are done, guys. Now we can go home. Tired, doing home visits. It's actually exciting to do home visits. You get to learn a lot. You, as a student, you get to find a plan, and you get to see different environments and different people, and you try to find a plan as a student, as a studentess, on how to solve solutions that will be happening around us. Like for now, we were actually asking a lot of questions like what are your source of incomes? How do you survive? What are your alternatives in case you don't have electricity? Like where we went, there was no electricity. We come up with ideas, and we also try to find solutions, because we are critical thinkers. We need to think, we need to find solutions, and we need to plan. But it was exciting, though tiresome. Now we're going back to the clinic, and then it's nice. See you guys. See you next time. Bye.